Hello and a warm welcome. Think we are up against a staller, so we're gonna abort. Let's play a new game. And our opponent is Gusar from Serbia. Serbians are very tough players. Don't even try. Don't even freaking try to mess with them, man. Alright, I'll mess with him. We'll play a move like G4. Yeah, he didn't like that. This is a Serbian player who wants to play the tried and tested, the safe and controllable, the manageable and uncomplicated positions. That's what he likes. He has his setup and he's gonna play his setup no matter what happens here, right? Don't even try to like do some shit and all that. That's what I'm hearing from him. And we're gonna exploit that. We're gonna exploit that. We're gonna cramp up this knight. We're gonna I'm very keen to put my queen here, but I don't really see much more what I can do with it. Okay, let's get our knight out. If he attacks, then I can. Okay, get him. It's all a game for developing pieces with tempo. Because he wants to develop his knights, but he wants me to capture and then he develops it while capturing. That's what he wants. But we're not gonna give him that pleasure. And now we are definitely threatening to capture here and then capture down there. So he's got to do something about it. Either he locks it up or oh, I don't understand. But okay, let me think about it. I think it's I don't know. I just think let's just capture and let's just capture back. A pawn is a pawn. Pawn for free. Take it. He's got to unleash the bishop like that. Mm, let's stop him. Uh, what else do we have going on in this position? Okay, we're gonna have to deliver a check here, or what? What are we gonna have to do? Yeah, we're gonna have to deliver a check and then a double check with the knight. And then we gotta now figure out how we handle this situation with the pawn. Could either go with the knight there, but I think the pawn defense. I'm gonna go with the knight. Knight and bishop holding on to it, being attacked by his knight and bishop. And now we have just enough time to maneuver back. He's still coming after me. I don't know exactly, but we're gonna go with something like this and see what happens. It's complicated because now this is vulnerable, but we have some motifs like this potentially at play. Get this knight out here. We need to buy some tempo. Uh, shit, this is really playing with fire because he can actually attack here already. Yeah, I don't see it. I think I'm in a bit of trouble here. Hmm, let's simplify, right? Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. What happens after this? Not really clear, is it? Just looks like a bit of a shit show for white, to be honest. But maybe we have one move, which is capture that, win a pawn at least along the way. Take one and let him pick which one he wants to take. Then we have the bishop pair, and we try to make it work. We have the knight fork there. If he takes this one by accident, he has to take this one. Okay, and let's just move to a square from which we could potentially check him. We are a little bit down in the position, but not a lot. We have to get our rook activated, our bishop activated. We deliver a check. If he goes far off, like he went here, then we execute this tactic here, and that should bring white back in the pole position to win this game. We're down on the clock, however, so anything can happen. But if you're watching this, it means I probably won the game, right? Okay, so now we're just gonna hold on to everything, and at some point, uh, we have to do something about this. We have just enough moves to make it work, so fortunately, all is well. All is well. Okay, let's deliver a check. It's actually not so great a position. It's somewhat overly passive, unfortunately. And we might just lose. So we are going to lose on clock for sure. I've been a bit slow. Okay, we're going to have to pre-move a little bit now. Okay, I'm gonna be pre-moving. Now we just win the game. Oh, I might have misplayed the ending there, but anyway, I won it on time. Pretty tense game, as you could see. Let's just have a quick recap. A lot of complex middle game shenanigans. I did win a pawn, but I think this pawn push up here was perhaps unnecessary. That one was perhaps unnecessary. Other than this, it was all fine. I should have just simplified the position here. But by moving it up there, it made it extra complicated and extra com- difficult to manage the defense of the position, and it really crumbled here for white. But black never quite took his chances like he probably could have. He kept allowed me to stay in the game, and then I executed this tactic, and of course I thought it was really clear cut for white here, but it's still not because of the position being so awkward, simply awkward position, and this was a bit much. Yeah, I was really walking into dangerous situation here. It should have been close to game over, but in a rook end game, you never know. You can always play on, and yeah, we had this kind of situation, this kind of a weird setup. It's not an easy game for black to try to win, but now he just got a bit greedy, and you have to walk the queen back. That's the key move, and then the finishing touch here. The finishing touch is not that. It's got to be something else. Uh, it's got to be something else. Like maybe queen here would be good because you want to threaten mate if he goes up. That's the key. You want to threaten mate. Oh, you just capture it. Why didn't I just capture it? That was dumb. Anyway, yeah, because after I didn't do that, now he can, of course, threaten to make a queen and it'll be a draw. But he didn't. So thank you and good luck.